Good late Friday evening. I'm Certified Meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on the September 29th. No, make that 28th. It's the 29th tomorrow of 2018. We had a pretty cloudy day, but thankfully with breaks in the clouds, we have seen temperatures warm up after another chilly start this morning. Have a look at this morning compared to yesterday. We started at right around 40 degrees for your Thursday morning, then we catapulted into at least the lower 70s for afternoon highs. A little better today. We started at 50 this morning, and then we made it back mainly in the lower 70s for this afternoon. But slowly but surely, we've been seeing temperatures fall, although we have seen the skies stay cloudy but quiet late on this Friday night, and that's the same view that we're seeing from 7th and Rangeline from the east side of Joplin. 73 for an official high today after starting at 50. The averages are 77 and 54. Still the numbers about 4 degrees off the norms for this time of the year. Thankfully, though, with more sun tomorrow, if you weren't a fan of how a little cooler than normal it was, well, we will be heading back in the right direction in terms of warming things up for your Saturday. 65 at Joplin at the last check of the currents before the 11 o'clock hour. An east breeze at 9. Humidity kind of high at 70%, but it's not too terrible around here. We have spots north of 44 already falling back into the upper 50s and lower 60s. 56 in Iola, 59 in Nevada, while 64 in Pittsburgh. And then for most locations right along Interstate 44, we are still holding on to readings in the mid-60s, but as long as we see some breaks in the clouds overnight, I do expect temperatures to at least drop back into the 50s. So it'll be another chilly night, but not quite as chilly as how we started the past few mornings out. The Skywatch Storm Tracker, bone dry here. We've been bone dry all day long, even though we were socked into plenty of cloud cover all across the area. Earlier this evening, I was keeping an eye on some scattered showers that fired up around Wichita, Hutchinson, and close to let's say up to about Salina. That's where most of the rain chances overnight will be, although I can't rule out a stray shower or two trying to work in from the Kansas Turnpike. The wider view shows the surface map having our front right on top of the area, in fact, running just south of the I-44 corridor. It gave us a north breeze today since we're on the cool side of the front, but we are going to see this system lift back to the north as we go into tomorrow. So that's going to start the warming trend around here. And at the jet stream level, we'll get help from there too. With the jet, it's south of us today, but it too is going to start lifting back to the north as we go not only into your Saturday, but into next week as well. So that will ensure that we end September with highs in the 80s, and we'll start October out on the warm side of things with highs in the 80s before we see eventually this upper low try to change things up late next week. Let's look at the future track for the rest of the night. We'll hold on to the cloud cover. Any good rain chances stay just north and west of the area. If we had a few showers possibly firing up across the area, mainly be on the Kansas side, and even then, those chances look pretty slim. It'll be another chilly start. Not quite as chilly as what the future track is saying. I think we'll be starting out in the mid-50s. Some spots could be in the lower 50s for your Saturday morning, but everybody will see a brighter day tomorrow, not to mention a warmer day too as a result of partly to mostly sunny skies and a south breeze as that warm front lifts back to the north. 55 to start your Saturday morning out, 72 by noon with partly sunny skies and even mostly sunny skies for some of you with the south breeze at 5 to 15. That should result in highs close to about 77 degrees. Fast forward through Saturday night, not looking bad. The evening's looking good. The overnight hours going into Sunday morning look okay as well. We'll hold on to some cloud cover, but we'll keep things dry. And not to mention Sunday will look to a mild start in the morning with lows in the lower 60s. Then we'll certainly be a bit warmer for your Sunday with highs pushing lower, if not middle 80s, with partly to mostly sunny skies. As we look down the road, though, going into next week, once we get past this weekend, the start of the week is going to be all about this upper level ridge. That's going to keep us quiet and warm too, with highs staying in the lower to middle 80s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I don't think we'll worry about any rain chances until we see this system out west and the upper level start to work on in. That's going to force the ridge to start shifting off to the east, and then we'll finally get under the influence of this system. That'll send some disturbances our way, giving us a better shot for rain and thunderstorms, but not until we hit next Thursday and next Friday. Until that happens, looking pretty good for the rest of the weekend. Maybe a few random showers overnight, but partly sunny for Saturday with highs for 77, 81 on Sunday Lower to middle 80s for Monday and Tuesday. We could push maybe 87 on Wednesday before we see temperatures start to cool off with more rain chances on the way by Thursday and Friday. I'm thinking 86 Thursday, and then pushing, if we can't shake the cloud cover on Friday, maybe mid to upper 70s for highs. In other words, enjoy the weekend. It's looking pretty good. Have a good night. Have a great Saturday.